This time on Low Boost, we start tearing down our Junkyard 6-liter LS motor for our 1970 Camaro Resto mod. My dad has always wanted to do an old school Camaro custom resto mod with a modern engine, transmission, and all the amenities that you see out of a new car. So he's really excited to get started working on this thing. However, he's not really a big fan of the engine I chose because it looks like crap out of a junkyard. So I sent my dad on an errand yesterday to go get an engine for his project car, and he was very upset to find out that this was what I told him to get. Why were you upset? He thinks it looks like shit, and it does, but it won't look like that forever. This is an LQ4 out of a 06 pickup truck, so it's a Gen 4. All right, so the next step on the LS swap with the Camaro here, we gotta continue to take apart and tear down this old truck motor and start making it look pretty again. So we gotta take the accessories off the front, and then we're gonna take the intake off the top, and then we'll take the heads off and see what we're working with. This had milky oil, so my guess, it's a blown head gasket. It could be worse, but we're gonna see. Let's take a look. Anybody need a power steering pump? I got the engine stand that I have this on for 50 bucks on Amazon. It's got 4 wheels on the ground, which makes it really easy to move around, and it has a 1,000-pound capacity, which is perfect for a big old heavy engine that's got an iron block like this. So check that link in the description below. Like that. These things actually make more horsepower than the LS style intakes, but they're so ugly. So let's see what we're working with underneath this. I wonder if we have a rat's nest. Anybody want an intake? Oh yeah, this is crud. Look at that. It is not, it ain't pretty. But these things actually clean up really nice. We got some nuts in here, you know. So it's gonna turn out pretty nice. Let's take we're gonna take the coil packs off, take the heads off next, and see what we're really working with. So just so you guys know, off camera, my dad is looking at this engine and is like, oh, this thing is absolute crap. I don't want to put that in my Camaro at all. And I'm kind of actually hoping that he says that, because this is a Gen 4 6.0, so this can handle a lot more horsepower. So if he says, oh, I don't want that motor, I want to get a real crate motor LS swap, I'm gonna be like, fine, I'm taking this when I blow up my E36 Turbo LS swap, and that sucker's gonna go in. Looks different. Not as much rust, but there is some like foamy gunk on the rocker. So my guess is maybe this side is the side of the motor that has the blown head gasket. I don't know. You guys could tell me in the comments what you think the milky stuff is. I always thought milk in your, like, milky oil meant like blown head gasket because you got coolant and oil mixing together. But let me guys know what you think. Look at the driver's side valve train. Some of these are rusted. Could be much worse, but maybe we'll replace the rockers. Definitely gonna do springs. So, one that just ain't coming off, so we gonna cut it off. This one's coming off if we turn it on vice grips, which is not so bad. The other side we're probably gonna have to torch off or do something else. I don't know about you guys, but this is like so satisfying to have this actually come out. So I'm just gonna let y'all watch it. Yeah, see that? That's a beautiful thing right there. Sweet. All right, so we got one that just don't want to come out, being a bitch. So we're just gonna have to get the right vice grips, or I'll just weld something on to get it off. But we're gonna take off the rockers. They're still a little rusty, but we'll see how this head looks like, hopefully pretty shortly. Don't show that on the camera. Don't show that on the camera. It's always tough here because my dad thinks everything's old school and he has SAE instead of metric, so I gotta go around like this whole toolbox just to find a few metric sockets to use for this thing. So if you guys are wondering about LS engines, you know, your old boomers out there, the LS engine's a lot of it's metric, so make sure you get a metric set. So head bolts are not the easiest thing to get off. And we don't have a breaker bar, so we're gonna have to do it the old school way. Just take a little wrench and another on the end of your socket. Send it. Got one. Now obviously, I know there's an order to torquing them. I don't know if there's an order to getting them off. And so, there we go. I'm just gonna kind of stagger them. Oh God, I tell you, one of the worst smells in the world, head bolts. Oh. Anybody want some used head bolts? I bet they still work. Tell you this, my 1,000th subscriber, I'll give the head bolts off this car too. So that'll take like 7 years, but just stay tuned. Oh man, woo-hoo. That looks a lot different than my old motor. It's not bad, but here, I'll show you guys. Look dead straight down. I mean, there's some gunk and shit there, but like a lot of things, it could clean up nice. I don't see a head gasket failure here, but it does look pretty shitty. Now, I know you guys are here for our 1970 Camaro Super Sport build, but this isn't the only LS swap we're doing. I have a 1994 BMW 325, the E36, that I have a turbo LS swap in. And so check the link in the description below because you can get access to that, and I have a full build series on that as well. I know it makes it look a lot faster that I'm doing it this way. I use the breaker bar already on these. They don't come off so easily. Here's the moment of truth. Oh! Yeah. I mean, it's old. I mean, it's gotta be, yeah, it looks like this is a head gasket failure here. That looks like a milky paste right there. That's not supposed to happen. So I think we had a head gasket failure here, and that's what did that. So we'll have to clean these up and kind of size up the situation to see how bad these pistons are. Oh, that, I don't know. Unless that might have fell in there. There was some stuff that looked like seized, some like milky pasty stuff that was on some of the, on the heads on the other side of it, but these are, they're like flat top pistons. No, I'm not familiar with Gen 4. They look dished, and they have like a groove for the valve. So it's a 6.0, because it says it on the side of the block, but you know, my 6.0 doesn't look like that, so maybe that's, I think that's what the Gen 4s look like. We're gonna keep cranking out videos like this on the 1970 Camaro Resto mod, but make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you guys think we should do. Let me know if you think I'm doing something wrong with the build, tearing it down, or tips to help me along with it, or just any general feedback. If you guys think this video was great, give it a like. Make sure you guys subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.